welcome to the channel. Today we're here in sunny Florida and we're at Peppa Pig World. So let's go and see what it's like inside. It's located at the same location as Legoland, and we went in early December 2025, so Legoland was actually closed then, so we managed to park obviously right at the front of the car park, and it is a very short walk to the main entrance. On entering the park, the first thing we found was how quiet it was, which was really nice. I do like a nice quiet park. Again, it might be because we were there in early December and the weather wasn't particularly warm or sunny, although for us coming from the UK, it was actually really nice. So the first thing we did, we entered to Granny Pig's garden. That's quite a nice little area where the children got sort of swings and slides and sort of humps that they can run around and climb over. So that was quite nice, we enjoyed that. And then we had a quick go in the maze. I do like a good maze. This was quite nice. Obviously trying to chase our little daughter in around there was quite good fun. So we had a little go on that. And then we entered the other attraction they've got there, which is the pig house, I guess, where all the Peppa Pig family live. So we had a quick look in around that one. You leave the house via a separate door opposite the fun fair that will take you into a few more attractions. You've got Mr. Bull's High Striker ride, sort of 6 people there can sort of ride up on one of those sort of tower kind of rides. And then next to that is the balloon ride. That's pretty good. You get nice views there overlooking the park and sort of see all the attractions when you're up there. And it's quite a slow ride as well. It spins quite slowly, so it's quite nice for the children up there as well. If you're looking for something a little bit faster than the balloons, just next to that you've got Daddy Pig's roller coaster. Again, it's not overly fast, although a little daughter says she's never going on that again after she went on that one, but give her a duty, she did have a go, which is good. And I missed out on that one, the wife on that one. I do like a roller coaster, but only a slow one. Now there's a couple of attractions that wouldn't actually work in there. You've got the Pirate Island, the boat rides, they're actually out of action that day as well, which wasn't that great. So there's 2 or 3 things that weren't working. Now to the dinosaur adventure. Now we tried to do this one in England, but it was so busy we never actually had a chance to get onto it, but being quiet here, there's plenty of time for that. Spinning around again, you've got the sand pit, the play area, and that is actually basically next to the restaurant, so you pick up some food there if you want to. However, you're allowed to take in whatever you want to do, so we basically picked up some sandwiches and crisps and chips and things and took them in with us. Next to the diner, there's a little track that you can take a tricycle and ride around, do a few laps on there if they want to, just before you come down to the water park. Now, it's a pretty good water park, to be honest, or splash land, I think they call it. You've got the muddy puddles if the children want to jump in that, so that's a bit of fun as well. And then lastly, if you want to spend a bit of money, it's quite expensive, obviously, you've got Mr. Fox's shop, where you can go in and pick up all your Peppa related items in there. And the last thing we did before we left the park was we went to watch a show. I think they're scheduled a couple of times a day. So they do a little, probably 30-minute performance, and there's also a meet and greet as well. So if children want to meet the characters and have their photograph taken, it's a great opportunity to do that. Okay, so that was our day in Peppa Pig World in Florida. To be fair, it's not as I expected. It's a lot smaller than the one in the New Forest in England. A lot less rides, a lot less attractions, a lot less going on. To be fair, the price is pretty good. It's $25, so about £18 to enter. A bit of a con, it's like $35 to park, so more than the price of the ticket to actually park. So overall value, really good for the $25, but when you include the parking, 50-50. Okay, for a few hours, sun's out, that's a bonus. So see you on the next one. Cheers.